application and SQLite database, and what is server versus database versus schema versus tables, right guys? We done this one. And also we done the practical, like how to extract the data from database also. We done this. Okay. One second. Just minimize and go here. Okay. So we also introduce UCI machine learning repository. UCI machine learning repositories, all those things, and how to connect to the databases, how to connect to the database, export CSV file from database, and how to generate raw data. How to generate raw data. Are we completed or not? So the one who absent, I would highly recommend you to go for recording. And also, we also discussed data analysis using SQL versus data analysis using Python. Okay, we also done this, and I assigned a practical to complete the project, guys. So this is the topic we completed. And also, how many type of statistics we discuss or not? Okay, so this is what statistics. We'll go ahead and one by one. But in interview, nobody asks this how many type of statistics, all those things. And let me copy, and we understand one by one today. Okay. 32. Are you guys clear? Everyone joined? 82. To communicate to the student, so whoever due amounts are paid and sample. Okay, minimize. And I think, okay, do you see? Okay, please upload the fancy terms which everyone knows about it. So what's meant by population? Population means large group of people, isn't it? What is population? Large group of people. So when I randomly pick some individual, can we say sample or not? We have a world map. From the world map, I pick some of the countries is called sample. So from population to sample, this technique I called as sampling technique. Clear? So what I'm trying to say, just go to my document. From population to sample, which technique we call this? Sampling technique. Now, from sample to population, we call this as inference technique. So just go to this graph and very much understand. So here, population to sample, we called sampling technique. From sample to population, we called, okay. Online team clear up to this now? Okay, that's good. Okay, Yashwant, I already shared you. All right, next. Assume in Wipro, when exactly the Wipro company established? Let's assume 1980, something like that. Or maybe prior to that. So from the 1980 data to 2024, can I share this data is called population or not? Yes or no? Yes. So my question, if you want to analyze the data and you want to give insight to the client, would you pull out the data from 1980? No. Understand what I'm speaking or not? I'm speaking very simple English and makes sense. I am 200% confident what I'm speaking. Are you listening with 200% confident and understand it? Hello guys, are you there? So what I'm saying, so that means the data, so being a data scientist, the main reason I try to represent here, being a data scientist, 99% data set. What is data set? Excel sheet. We worked with sample. We worked with not population. Not population. Concept clear? Online team, are you clear? So I think, what is the meaning of hash Yashwant? Okay, by mistake. That's right. So here we have two part, population and sample. The same way we have population data set and we have sample data set. Crystal clear? Assume a Wipro organizations established in the market from 1980. What is today's date? What is today's date? 27th August 2024. Assume Wipro has how many years data, guys? This is 1980, something like 1844. 44 years data or not? So if I get data from 44 years, can I say population data set or not? Are you understand? So the next one, for sample data set, I use 2016 to 2024. How many years? Only 8 years? Now, this is called population. This is called sample data set. Are you clear? So population, we use population formula. For population, what formula we use, guys? Population formula. For sample, we use sample formulas. Understand? Population formula we called G-test. Sample formula we called T-test. In the world, everything has to be tested or not? Even though we drink water, that has to be tested. We eat the food, that has to be tested. Hello guys, are you concept clear? What is, interview question, what is difference between G-test versus T-test? The interview question is G-test versus, I will explain all those things later. Are you clear? Being a data scientist, we are always referred to sample formula rather than population formula. Are you clear or not? So we always refer T-test rather than G-test. We always refer T-test rather than G-test. Okay. Now let's go here. So I think populations means whole data sets. That's right. Population means from the starting to end, from the date when the company bought, okay, so I don't need to get into deep. Very simple. I hope what are the topics we covered now? Populations, sample, large group of individual, population to sample, sampling technique, and versus inference technique. Are we clear? Everybody, next one. G-test versus, I'll explain later. It's a big topic. Explain. Today onwards, I will start formulas. Statistics formula, math formula, machine learning formula, AI formula, everything. Mathematics I'll introduce one by one. Okay, just go here. So this part is clear. So then population formula versus sample formulas. Clear? The last one. So population characteristic is called parameter. So parameter versus statistics. Sample characteristics we called as statistics. So we learn statistics or parameters, guys. We learn statistics. So statistics means it refers to population or sample. In sample, we use sample formula or population formula? Sample formula. So in the code, every time we get G-test or T-test. Very good. Clear now? Online team, very simple things. Please try to understand. Okay. Good. This part so the first topic we covered. So the first topic of statistics. Can we go to the next topic? What is regressions, guys? Classifications, clustering. What is regressions? Okay, now before I continue this, I want to go for types of data. Data is how many types? Structured data and unstructured data, semi-structured data. It's combination of all those things. Okay. Now, population sample we covered. Fundamentals of descriptive statistics. But before that, I want to share you one statistics for data science and business analysis. I will create one nice PDF. I will share later. Data can be divided into two parts, categorical and numerical. Understand? What is categorical, guys? Car brands, Audi, BMW, Mercedes, this all category or not? Answer to the question yes and no. Answer to the question yes and no. True or false? Pass or fail, isn't it? So this comes under classification, regression, clustering, guys. Can you please respond? Classifications. Can you say this now? So if the data is categorical, dependent variable is categorical, then we called classification. Or also dependent variable is binary. Yes or no is binary or not? If I convert yes to 1, no to 0, again it is a binary, guys. Pass or fail. Pass is 1, fail is 0. Cat or dog. Cat is 1, dog is 0. So understand. So types of data comes under categorical. So do you see, I try to connect how the statistics is link up to machine learning. So that's what I'm trying to do in here. Now let's go ahead here. So I hope understand categorical data. Now can we go to the next part? Numerical. So when you go to numerical, again it is divided into two parts, discrete and continuous. If dependent variable continues, what we called? This is called regression. For example, numerical data represent numbers. Numerical data represents numbers. It divides into two groups, discrete and continuous. The gold price increase continuously. It is a regressions model or not? Guys, are you clear this part? Continuous. And this is for binary or category. This all comes under. What is discrete? Discrete means, for example, score, SAT score, exam score ends with 100 or not? Do you see any score increase after 100? So there is a threshold point, there is a threshold limit to which it stops. Rate of the meal. What is rating of a meal? The food is tasty, 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star, 5 star. So do you think the star increased? No. So guys, are you getting my point? What is discrete? So the discrete means for certain time being, the count stops. For example, children's you want to have maybe 1 or 2 or maybe 3. So it stops, guys. SAT score will stop at 100. And height and weight is continuous or not? So height increase, weight increase, isn't it? So guys, I hope you concept clear what type of data we discuss right now. So online team, I hope pretty clear. So every time ask the questions, are you clear? Are you clear? That doesn't mean that I want to acknowledge from you as well, guys. All right. This is a hard concept. I try to make simplify things. Okay, good. Next part. So let me write down. So what is the next part? Types of data. How many type of data? Categorical and numerical. For categorical, we divide into how many part? No. Categorical, if dependent variable is category or binary, so it comes under machine learning classifications model. Okay. Next one. Just go ahead to the numerical. Numerical, how many type divided? Discrete. Okay, let's write down continuous and discrete. What is continuous? Dependent variable is continuous. I don't write example because I already wrote down long ago. All right. And you, so this small, some spelling mistakes are there, just NI or US continuous. And here in discrete, okay, actually there is no dependent variable. The data point stop. Okay. For example, score. And then can I say height and weight? No. And rate of a meal. Rate of the meal. So the best example you can consider as score. So this comes under clustering. This comes under machine learning, clustering. This comes under machine learning regression. This comes under machine learning classifications. Okay, I hope understand this part. See, there's a few things I want to continue. Next step, just go ahead. Are you clear this part? But there's a question. Yep, we don't have dependent variable at this moment. No dependent variable you mentioned. See, when I tell you the clusters, then you get to know. Okay, few concepts, very good questions, Venu, but when the time comes, you get to know all those part. Okay. So are you clear up to this? In today, two topic I explained. One is population, one is sample, one is inference technique, one is sampling technique, G-test, T-test, types of data, how the statistics is connected to machine learning. All those things we learned so far. Am I clear? Okay, next go to the next part. Good. Minimize. Data can be measured, but before that, I want to just, okay. So how the data can measure? Data can measure is quality and quantity, isn't it? Data can be measured using quality and what is quality data? You never ever build the machine learning model with inequality data. If the data has no quality, would you buy any clothes if you don't have quality, right guys? So to build machine learning models, we need a quality data. So quality again divide into two part. One is nominal and one is ordinal. One is nominal and one is ordinal. So today and tomorrow is theoretical session. This theoretical is very important. It's up to you. So nominal means what? The nominal means, read this. There are two quality levels, nominal, ordinal. The nominal represents categories that can be put in any order, while ordinal represents categories that can be ordered. For example, what is meant by nominal? Seasons. For example, let's say, I would say one example of stock market. One stock is increased tomorrow, next day it is decrease. Next day it is increase, next day it is. So do you see is ordered or unordered? It's not ordered, right guys? So it is not in ordered format. The stock price increase and decrease. Concept clear or not? So the next one, what is ordinal? Ordinal means rate of a meal. So one is, disgusting, unappetizing, neutral, tasty, and delicious. So I don't know how many of them clear, but I just mentioned the data quality. Okay, so this is types of data, right guys? So types of data in stats, the first one I'll say is quality and quantity. Okay, in quality, what are the topics we done? Nominal and ordinal. In ordinal, I keep arrange the numbers in sequence orders. Sequence order. For example, easy, rate of the meal. So what is rate of the meal? 1 star, 2 star, 3, 4, and 5. It is in order or not? Okay, this is called ordinal. What is nominal? Unordered. So means in summer season, are we get raining or not? In raining season, are we get, in winter or not? So can we say it is ordered? No. Guys, are you clear? So there's a 4 seasons, I can say 4 season. So summer, winter, and rainy. In summer season also we get raining. So is this ordered or unordered? Unordered. So I hope these things would be clear. What is nominal and what is ordinal? Can we move on to the next part? So I don't take much time to understand these basics concept. Okay, can we go to quantity part? Okay, let's close it, and I will share a few interview question bank for statistics interview questions. You don't get any interview questions out of the box, guys. If you prepare these questions, almost like maybe 100 questions, something 138. Do you remember what is multicollinearity? I already explained. Online team, anyone responds to this question? What is meant by multicollinearity? Data science is only one platform. With less code, you get good package. Compared to Java, compared to Python developer, compared to .NET developer, this is only one course where you learn and explore. Very simple. Very good, Joycey. Presence of irrelevant attributes. Fantastic answer. So one variable is correlated with more than, no, Venu, wrong answer. So Joycey answer is correct, because when you build the model with irrelevant attributes, then multicollinearity problem occurs. Then which is called overfitting. I'll get back to you later. So population sample. Exactly, Navin. Overfitting, that's fine. Population, are we done? Sample, parameter, statistics, random sample. Okay, now let's go ahead and I will mention over here what is meant by random sample. Can you please tell me in dice how many side? How many side in dice? 6 side, man. You don't play dice? We call dice. Okay, so 6. When you roll a dice, the probability of, every time you roll a dice, you got different outputs or not? Let's say first time you roll a dice and the probability is 3. Second time you roll a dice, the output is 4. So every time this concept called random sample. Are you getting my point? What is meant by random sample? When you roll a dice, you got different outcome. That's called random sample. Okay. I'm telling you, don't get any questions out of the box, guys. So you don't read the answers before first. That's why the sessions are important to get the concepts more stronger. Next one, let me close. So quantity. What is quantitative data? Interval and ratio. Very powerful. Now, interval and ratio. So in entire statistic journey, I will use very examples, guys. So using examples, the concept should be clear, or else it never clear. Now, interval. What is interval, guys? If I ask you today how much Virat Kohli will score, would you say 50 or do you say 50 to 100 or maybe 40 to 100? Would you say 40 to 100 or not? So here the Kohli will score a range between 40 to 100. So here the 40 is lower interval, 100 is higher interval. So this concept is called interval. Understand? Every data set has some starting range or not? Maybe the data science salary, maybe the GDP analysis. So what I'm trying to say, whatever projects we build or developed till today, please open and check every file is have some ranges. Am I clear or not? Whether you do country GDP, iris flower data set analysis, or Seaborn, or Matplotlib, or EDA, anything you've been worked, it is an interval. So in company, the managers want to know, can you give me the distributions of mango productions in this area? I try to give him a range or not? Hello guys, are you following me what I'm saying? So these things is important. So interval is very powerful. Ratio, but before that, let's go ahead. There are two quantity, interval and ratio. For example, Celsius, Fahrenheit, ratio, degree, Kelvin, length. So they both represent numbers. Very simple. Quantitative represents numbers. Qualitative understand category. Think like that. So ratio have true zero. So ratio we will get 0, but interval there is no zeros, guys. There is no zeros. If I tell you what is interval, would you say 0 to 10? No. Length, we start from 0.2, 0.3 or not? So I meant to say ratio, we will get 0, but in interval, we don't get 0. So guys, I hope you understand up to this. I know. So these sessions are a little bit theoretical more. So how many topics we done so far? Okay. Graphs, tables that represent categorical variable. Are we done multiple graph or not? Now the next step. In the data set, we have numerical data plus categorical data. Am I correct or not? So numerical or maybe mix of both, either numerical or. So these three things is property of my statistical session or not? Just go here. So this is, if you come down, you have numerical data and categorical data. So that's why before build any machine learning model, you have to check how the data behaves in the form of graphs. So this part we done. So we done many graphs, guys. What is frequency distributions, tables, bar chart, pie chart, Pareto diagrams? I'll try to explain. Just give me some time. I'll take theory sessions. I don't speak much because I can speak, you can't understand. So step by step, we'll go ahead and understand. All right. Just go to the folder and August, intro to statistics. Okay. One moment. Okay. The few technical terms I'll introduce. Okay. So in this data set, 124 Audi cars sold. Okay. 98 BMW cars sold. 113 Mercedes cars sold. In technical, we called as frequency. What do we call? Frequency. So Audi frequency is 124. BMW frequency is 98. Mercedes is 113. Concept clear? So today I'll introduce, I never called sold out, I said frequency. So this is what statistical terms. So you need to use these terms to clear your interview. We need to use these terms to clear your interviews. Now, can you tell me which brand has highest frequency? So how do I represent the data? Can I form a visualizations or not? Just go and plot. Very simple. If I share you this data set and I'll tell you to write a Python code to visualize my data, could you visualize? If I show this customer to this data and this data, which one they liked it? This one they liked it. Clear? So this is called frequency. Now, frequency of a product. Let's do the next concepts. How to compute relative frequency? So the first one, let's introduce frequency versus relative frequency. Refer to this now. So 124 by 335. Can we get 37 percentages or not? Can we get 37 percentages, guys? 124 by 335. Okay, F2. C5 by C8. You know the Excel sheet or not? Or I'll teach you one class. I'll teach you for Excel. Why I'll teach you, I'll tell you later. I'll teach you the how to formatting. That's very important. Just escape. 98 by 335. So individual frequency by total frequency is called relative frequency. Understand, guys? What is relative frequency formula? Equal to individual frequency versus total or mean of the frequency, or rather than I can say total frequency is called relative frequency. Now, can I show this graph now? No, because most of the business, as per the market share, this is what graph? Pie chart or not? So my question, if I shared this data set, would you try in Python code? Write a Python code to create a bar chart and pie chart for this data set. And in interview, I'll share only this data set. So let me copy and I'll go to, where is your class notes? Just one moment. This here. Ah, this is weird. So, okay, I will upload these sheets, guys. I'll upload this sheet. You can try this. Okay. And or I think create a snip tool and new copy. Can I paste here? No, just 1 second. Desktop starts in Python. And now just 1 second. The first one, what do you need to create, guys? Bar chart. The next one, pie chart. Okay, there's a plenty of way. So we get bar chart for frequency, and this is relative frequency. The second one, cumulative frequency, Pareto diagram. Do you know, guys, sum and cumulative sum, average sum, weighted sum? We know all the concepts in school days. So the same way, Pareto diagram. In Pareto diagram, we got 2 x's, but I don't give you assignment to work because let's go ahead and check pie chart. So pie chart refers frequency or relative frequency, guys? Relative frequency. Next Pareto diagram. So look at this cumulative frequency. It refers to 37 plus 29, 66. 66 plus 34, 100%. Do you see we got 2 y-axis or not? So 1 x-axis and 2 y-axis. Clear? So we understood what is meant by frequency, relative frequency and cumulative frequency. Are you guys clear? So what is main aim to explain this topic? It's nothing like that. Whatever the data we have, the best way to represent data in the data set is visualization, which we already done that. Are we clear this part? Okay, let me close. Don't save. All right. Okay, this part we done. So the last part, today's session, and then I'll stop. So tomorrow, all formulas I'll introduce tomorrow onwards. And before that, frequency distribution table. Can I complete, guys, this one? Or we'll do tomorrow? Okay. Okay, you said tomorrow, but I'll complete and then go. Statistics 2 part, first one. A, population and sample. B, types of data. C, measures, okay, descriptive statistics. D, inferential statistics. E, advanced stats. That's it. Then we'll complete them. Okay. The 4 part we covered. So here, can we completed this now? Have we completed this, guys? This one also we completed. 2 part we completed. In descriptive statistics, I'll explain tomorrow, not right now. Very simple way I represent, and it's up to you how you take the knowledge. It all depends on you. Last part before I close the session, frequency distribution table. And here, okay, let me check this. Excuse me. Let's assume I have one data set, guys. Okay. Your manager asks you, can you please create a frequency distribution table of the data? It could be any product. It could be anything else. So how to find out the frequency distribution table from the data set? This is a data set or not? This is the data set, guys, right? So this data set is only one variable. And right click. How many times one has repeats? Only one time. So frequency is 1. 22 how many times repeats? All these numbers repeats one time. Just go ahead and unhide. So frequency is 111 or not? Clear up to this? In the question, the interval is given 5. Your manager said, I have a data. You have to make a 5 interval. Would we need a proper split or not? So this data set given, this one and 5. So interval width. How to get a interval width? Maximum minus minimum divided by 5. So just do F2 B23 minus B4 divided by 5. So how much we got? I think 19.8, something like that. So 19.8 equal to 20. Are you clear, guys? How to get the formula of interval width? So the first formula today I introduce. Okay, now I want everyone to maintain the formula sheets. Okay, so the easy part is gone, the interval width. Just go to the documentations. See here, the interval width equal to largest number minus smallest number divided by number of desired interval. So can anyone maintain a formula sheets, guys, from any volunteers in this batch? Offline, online? No, you don't want to maintain? Great man, Rupinder. Yeah, can you guys maintain? The first formula, what is the formula? Interval width. Largest number, very good. Please maintain anyone and post. Very good, Lalit, Bhupinder. Largest number, 100 minus smallest number divided by number of desired interval. 100 minus 1 divided by 5, you got. So got the first formula, right? So, so, so what is output I got? 20. So 1, we start with 10 or 20 or not? Let's go 1 plus 20. 1 to 21 or not? In 1 to 21, how many frequency I got? 2. Can I say 2? Now 21, 41. 21 to 41, how many frequency I got? 41 is exclude. So this is got 4. And what is meant by 41 to 61? What is from 41 to 61? How many interval? 3. 61 to 81, how much? I think we got 6, isn't it? And 81 to 100, how much? 5. You got to know how to find frequency or not. Then, how to compute relative frequency? 2 divided by 20, 4 divided by 20, 3 divided by 20, and you got all this value. Are you guys clear or not? So today, so team, are you understand this, how to compute a frequency distribution or not? So in your data, any data set is given to you, can you find out the frequency distribution table or not? But you need to ask to manager for this interval, then you can compute easily. So in today's session, there's a few formula. I'll create another folders. Okay. So tomorrow onwards, I'll introduce statistics and Python functions. Can we go to advanced Python now? What is difference between for loop and while, guys? For loop we check for what? Data type and data structures, and while loop we check for conditions. Okay. So formula, DS formula sheets. Okay, so the first formula we done. What exactly the first things, guys? We compute relative frequency, and second cumulative frequency, and then interval width. This 3 part only we done, right? Correct or not? So interval width is, see, few things I cannot write like mu, x bar, s bar, highest number minus lowest number divided by desired interval. Okay. So I hope you can maintain, but whatever possible I write, but I mentioned this one. So relative frequency. By the time complete this batch, you have to fill with more than 100 formulas, guys. Computer vision is a math. Machine learning is a math. So all the math I'm introduced in the classes. All right, see, the students who got placed, do you know how hard work they are doing? I do see offline people, many of them are very much careless, guys. Data science formula sheets. So as we're going on theory, so I'll stop it here. Tomorrow I'll